Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an SU-130PM. It's a Tier 8 Soviet tank destroyer, a premium tank destroyer, and it's located on the south spawn of Karelia, and it's under the command of Town Terrier of FILO. Now this thing's got a 13cm gun. It's often called the Soviet Scorpion, but it's a vehicle that was never built. It was theorized. They didn't build any prototype. It was purely a blueprints. And, well, it's got a pretty good gun, though. And that's what it can do. You see, no dispersion at all. It went straight to the targets. And a lot of people have said, yeah, this is Soviet bias. Yeah, definite Soviet bias. Because you aim this gun to the target, you shoot, it hits the target. If you aim a Scorpion at the target, the shoot, well, you've got a 50-50 chance of hitting the target. Well, not maybe even 50%. Just depends on your crew more than anything. But this is a devastating tank destroyer. Okay, Lerva. Go for the lower plate. It goes for the upper plate. It didn't penetrate. And I think that's because he hit the upper plate at an angle and the shell bounced off. Normally these shells will go straight through anything. In fact, anything hits an SU-130PM, it normally goes straight through this, because this vehicle does not have much armor. It's very light on armor indeed. You don't really want to shoot while you're on the move in this vehicle either. When I say it's got no armor, in fact it's got the armor of a tier 1 tank. It's that bad. So just standard AP will be enough to penetrate this. And if you fire an HE round at the target, more than likely it will go straight through. Well, he managed to get the right angle on the Lerva this time round and extracted 488 hit points from him. But remember, that is a low roll. He's waiting for the reload, going to go for the E75, yet one through the side again. He's got a low roll, 465. He should be doing 520 alpha. Okay, a Scorpion's come into sight. It's the little one, the tier 7 American one. It's got no armor. In fact, the armor on that is almost worse than the one on this one, because that's an airborne tank destroyer, that one, the Scorpion. Designed to be air transportable, and they'd also drop it by parachute. It's basically just a gun on a chassis with virtually no armor. That's a decent 90mm gun, not like this 13cm monster. No, the Soviets did actually build a tank destroyer with a 13cm gun. It's the SU-130. But they found that the 122mm gun was actually better. So they didn't put the SU-130 into production, but there is an example at Kubinka. Okay, Progetto. Took around for 523, that's a little better, that's a high roll, but only just, but we lost one of our tanks. E75TS went down to an, or was it, no, the enemy E75TS took down our E25. Here comes the Lerva. Well, that's a high roll as well, but he didn't, oh, he did see us. And now he's looking directly at us, and we're waiting to beat the reload. Ouch, that hurts. Bye-bye, Lerva. Now, where's that Scorpion? Yeah, he did see us. Get back. Well, Town Terrier just narrowly missed an Arty round. He's been stunned, and now he's been hit by a T-44-100. This vehicle is not very fast, so he's going to have to try and get out of there as quickly as he can. As I say, don't fire on the move, because you haven't got an arc big enough. The turret won't turn all the way around. It only turns to a certain amount either side, so trying to shoot on the move, well, it's difficult. I suppose they compensated for the fact that you got tremendous accuracy when stationary by ruining the accuracy when it was on the move. Well, no shot on the AMX 1357. He's trying to get at that T29. We've got an IS coming up over the top. If the T29 would back off, we might be able to get shots on them. Here comes the... Oh! Nearly hit our own teammate there. And the unfortunate thing is now we've got no shot on... Well, he's running away. He's got virtually no hit points. The IS, though, he's fairly badly damaged. So we might get a shot on him as he comes into view. I'd wait for him to get past that rock before opening up. Yeah, he's sitting in the corner there at the moment. Let him get past that. Is he going to try and take him from here? No, he's backing up. His 6th sense went off. Oh, takes out Scorpion G, though. And he didn't see us. So, get the IS next. Wait for him to come into view. That's it, that's it, that's it. Yes! Nice shot. 3 kills now. You notice how those shells went straight to the target. Yep, definite Soviet bias. Now T-25-2, auto aims on, takes him out of the game. 4th kill. Okay, T-44-100, can he auto aim onto him? They're on the other side of the hill actually. I don't think he can hit that, and the Scorpion's nearby. No, they're the other side of the hill. You can't hit them. They're on the horseshoe. The Scorpion is on the near side though. And he's been spotted by the Scorpion. Pulls back. Oh, takes him around. And the T-44 was up there. We couldn't see him, but he was up there. Oh, well. Yeah, I did think that Scorpion would spot him. And it appears he did see him. And now we've lost the 50 TP as well. We've only got 2 left, an IS-3 and the Arty. The IS-3 backing off. There's some fruity language in chat. Very fruity language in chat. I'm not going to repeat it, but yeah, please be careful what you put in chat. You never know who you're actually playing with. It might be a child. At least Town Terriers had the nicety to actually apologise to his teammates for not being able to do more, but he did a fantastic job. He certainly scored the highest damage up until that point. We'll just have to see if he's the high caliber owner at the end of the game. They could still win this game. Oh, here comes the Scorpion. I always think that's funny. It says, no kill for noob. Now, I think that might be a fan of Klaus Kellerman. No kill for noob. No fun for you. No fun for the Scorpion. Whoa, there's another one. T-44, low on hit points. Oh, and he takes him out. Fixes his track, starts moving to avoid Arty. Get into cover. That's the Arty round. Okay, so he's unloaded. The GW Panther on the enemy team. And now we just need to deal with that E75TS. Now, they are difficult to kill, those tanks. But knocking that tree down actually would have given the enemy Arty a clue as to where you are. So, leave that position. The S-51's got the sense to actually head north. That's away from the E75. And that was around, bouncing off from the E75. Of course, the IS-3 does have very good armour. If you went to TankFest in 2018, you would have seen an IS-3. And they're very impressive, actually. Oh, there he is. Okay. Go for it. Yes! So it is going to be a victory. Well, let's see how this develops. The GW Panther could still win if he's clever. It's going to be difficult, but he could still do it. fact, Town Terrier said, well played you two. That's nice. Somebody actually cheering on the team in chat, giving them encouragement rather than berating them and saying I am died, which is what Klaus Kellerman's lot seem to do. They ping the map, ping ping ping, I am dead, ping ping ping. Instead you get players like Town Terrier saying you're doing well guys, keep going. And that's what I think we all prefer. And of course it helps that Town Terrier is a member of FILO. First in, last out. First clan in World of Tanks. And a very nice bunch of people they are too. Well, the S51's actually going back to his cap just in case the enemy Arty's already on the way. If I was in the GW Panther, I probably would have vacated this cap already and gone to the enemy cap, try and get a shotgun. Because you can always try and get resets by firing back at your own cap. Now, is he going to be up here? Could be hiding in the bushes. Still got plenty of time. Okay, let's look in the corner before we start capping. Okay, he's decided to go into the cap, but just on the edge of the cap. And that's the best thing to do. You can circuit, which is what the IS-3 is doing, and the chances of him hitting you are very, very slim, but I would stay at the edge of the cap at the back where he can't see you, and that way he can't hit you, because if he can get sight of you, he might be able to hit you. Of course, your sixth sense will go off if he does see you, and your view range might be slightly better than his, depending on if he actually put himself in the bush. Well, sixth sense hasn't gone off, so it's more than likely he can't see you, and that means he can't move towards you unless he gets seen. He hasn't tried to fire into the cap yet. That's the 2-minute warning. I suspect he might be waiting to get a reset once he passes the 70 cap points. Now he has. So he might see the shells going in. Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! If you knock down anything inside the cap, they'll know where you are, and Arty will instantly target anything that's nearby on the off chance that they can get a reset. And there you go, an Arty round turns up, but it came in on that bush. Now, if I'd been an Arty player, I would have, or the Arty player, I would have aimed for that building. Don't leave the cap! Oh, he's won anyway. For a second I thought he was leaving the cap before the game was completed. Oh dear, at least it was completed. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's the second class tanker for Town Terrier of FILO in the SU-130PM. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A 5 for effect as well for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. But he managed to get 2 battle hero medals in this one. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a tank sniper for dealing the most damage at a range of at least 300 meters. And his win rate for that game was 4,798, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go. He's got the highest damage, 3,679 hit points. The next highest scorer was, in fact, the E75TS with 2,190. But, of course, he was bettered by the IS-3, and he was the third highest damage with 2,134 hit points. He managed to pick up an Invader medal for capping out. The S-51 got a Confederate as well, so they picked up medals on top. When it came to kills, it was shared between Town Terrier and that IS-3, 4 kills apiece. T-44-100 did well with 3 kills, and of course remember he took out Town Terrier, I think, in that battle. And when it came to base XP, he's got the top on that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 987 base experience points, 893 for the S51, 870 for the IS-3. He fired 11 shots, got 10 direct hits, 9 penetrations. See what I mean about accuracy? Even if you've got a poor crew, you tend to hit the target. And yeah, we often think that that's possibly Soviet bias there. But anyway, 9 penetrations. The shell's quite powerful. It's a 13 centimeter shell, so should normally go through. And in fact, the one that did hit the target but didn't go through was that one that bounced off the lever, and that was at the wrong angle really. Hit the upper plate instead of the lower plate. 3,679 hit points of damage, and 2,733 of that was done at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits, all 4 were penetrations. The armor on this vehicle is dreadful. As I say, tier 1 tank, so anything it touches it's going to go through. Hits received by way of splash damage: 1 from the enemy Arty. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4, and did 216 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 96,864 credits, got 39,714 from holiday ops, total 136,578, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 116,508 credits. He picked up 2 bonds, one for the high caliber, one for the tank sniper, and 1,480 XP times 2 for the first victory, 148 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 3,109 experience points altogether. So he did a fantastic job, even though he did get killed in the end. He didn't need to, actually. He should have taken note of where that Scorpion was on the mini-map, and there was a gap between that rock and the bush. And to be honest, I think that he probably should have remembered that the Scorpion was there and pulled back so that he could spot from behind cover. But unfortunately, I think he was so overwhelmed after taking out those enemy tanks one after the other that he sort of like let caution get the better of him, not the better of him, and he actually went out and the Scorpion saw him, and then everybody just piled on in at the same time. A bit of a pity, but he was doing a fantastic job up until then. You can see that from the amount of damage he did, and of course he got a fantastic shot in that Scorpion who was rushing through that gap. The other shots were nicely aimed, and they were good kills as well. So well done, Town Terrier. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.